Fortnite Season 4 has new vehicles, tons of mythics, mind-blowing weapons, and gadgets that perfectly fit the heist theme. You have to put together a crew to steal artifacts from a rich collector, and the target is right here at Eclipse Estate, a brand new POI that's replaced the Citadel. As you explore this place, you realize that it's covered in references, but head on down to the basement for an even cooler surprise. You'll be spotted by security turrets, and henchmen will hunt you down to protect their valuable loot. Keep moving through and look around for a new chest, the heist bag. These can be found all over the map and have exclusive loot inside, but it's not as exciting as the estate's final boss, Catos Vault, easily the most important character of Season 4 who's guarding a precious vault with his life. Once you defeat him, enjoy Catos' weapon, the Mythic Scope Burst SMG. This thing packs a punch, but it's nothing compared to his other drop, which is a key card. Now you just gotta get through this laser puzzle, which isn't as hard as it looks. You've now reached Catos Vault, revealing classic mythics. There are 3 to choose from, and they are totally randomized, but make your choice carefully because you only get one. They're all iconic weapons from previous chapters, whether it's Kit's shockwave launcher or Midas' drum gun. Yeah, it's the overpowered version that everyone hated, so enjoy that while you can. Here is all the mythics that can appear in vaults. We're kind of spoiled for choice here. They even brought back the bottomless chug jug. But I recommend looting the entire place first, because stealing one of these will cause a lockdown. Now it's time to run. All the gates have closed and every henchman in the area is heading straight for you. Maybe you need a quick getaway and well, Season 4's new car is perfect. This is the Nitro Fang, a vehicle that is way better at handling than the Whiplash. It's got a handbrake so you can expertly turn around corners, and the best part, there's multiple versions. Whether you want a default, Cato Thorns, or pizza delivery car, they all look great. But there is an even better way to get around in Season 4. Lately, Fortnite has been killing it with the wacky mobility items, from the shockwave hammer to the kinetic blade, and oh boy, they have knocked it out of the park again. Say hello to the rocket ram. If you couldn't tell from the name, it's a rocket-boosted battering ram that destroys everything. Sure, it's fun to blast through walls, but the greatest experience is when you aim at the sky, and now you'll go flying and literally drop like a bomb. If you want to get in the air at a less destructive way, Season 4 has brought back a classic item, crash pads, except these are junior versions. For some reason, Epic decided to make these tiny even though they do the exact same thing, so I guess it'll help you escape without breaking your surroundings. That's especially when you're at a place like Sanguine Suite. This new POI has a similar vibe to Cato Thorn's mansion, but it's got plenty of apartments for people to live in. These luxury suites come at a cost. It's replaced Lonely Labs in the top right corner of the map. Some people will be happy to hear that, especially when you go downstairs. Just like Eclipse Estate, it's full of security turrets, henchmen, and a boss. This time it's not Cato Thorn, it's the Diamonds Dealer, a boss who drops his own weapon, the Thermal DMR. Of course, there's the guaranteed keycard that lets you into the vault, but sadly this place only has 2 mythic cases to choose from. Just don't forget about the lockdown. So how do you fight back as you escape the vault? Well, you might notice a briefcase lying around. Looks super random from the distance, but as you get close, you realize this is called the business turret. As you probably expected from a briefcase, it's what's inside that counts, and once you throw it down, all is revealed. Not only will this target NPCs and other players, the best part, once you want to leave, just pick it up and move it. This ain't a one-use item. Neither is Fortnite's new shotgun. We've got another redesigned pump, but this time it might actually be useful. The shots are powerful, and they even gave this thing a fancy reload animation. If you really want to let off steam though, make sure to drop at Relentless Retreat. You can basically have a spa day here, and it's located on the beach. Honestly, this whole place reminds me of Sweaty Sands. Just like the rest of Season 4's POIs, you can break in and rob the vault, but this time it is guarded by Heart's Dealer. You'll drop Heart's Havoc Suppressed Rifle, which is pretty similar to high cards. If you want to make this even more powerful, start rolling for Augments. Fortnite has given us 6 more perks to play around with, like Fast Fisher, which automatically fishes for you while swimming. We also have Ammo Drop that makes enemies leave behind more ammo than usual. My personal favorite is On The Go Bag, which gives you a heist item in any container you open. The rest of the perks are also pretty insane, with First Shotgun, Sniper Striker, and Pistol Salvo all finding ways to give you an advantage. You don't always have to rely on luck though, you can guarantee an advantage by looking out for our forecast tower. These have been placed all over the Season 4 map, and once you get close enough, the guards reveal themselves. It's not a hard battle, and when you take out the leader, he'll drop a key card. This ain't for a vault, it unlocks a tower and reveals all the future storm circles. The forecast will be especially useful to rack up your survivor medals. If you have no idea what that means, it's gone totally under the radar this update, but in the menu you'll find a bunch of quests for these, each giving 10,000 XP. That's not all. Complete 10 of them and you'll unlock the prize llama back bling. As you keep progressing throughout the season, your medal and back bling will upgrade from common all the way to mythic. So one of the tools you need to get there is the brand new Twin Mag AR. This thing combines the MK Alpha with the Twin SMG to make an insane weapon. The scope looks incredible, and this is a Twin Mag after all, so once you use the first clip, you instantly switch to the backup. It's not the only scope weapon in today's update, because Epic has decided to put one on an SMG. As you can see, it's the regular version of Cato Thorn's Mythic, and it's definitely not my first choice. If you try to aim with it mid-fight, you'll be zoomed right into their face. I mean, it's basically an AR at this point. But if you manage to get the hang of it, then you might just pull off your first win of Season 4. As usual, next time you back out to the lobby, you'll be met with the Victory Umbrella. Matching with the theme, this is the Eclipserella, based on Cato Thorn's vampire form, with the mysterious instruction to let your mind's eye guide you. Or hear me out, you can just turn to chaos and blow the place up instead. Remote explosives have finally returned, which we haven't seen since the Resistance season. They're not the same C4 we once knew. The design has been completely updated. Now they look way more realistic, have a new detonator, and use black goo to stick to surfaces. If you set up a trap far away, you could combo it with the return of the suppressed sniper rifle. We had to go most of last season without one after the heavy was vaulted, so I'm just happy they're finally back. With a heist theme, you probably think that can't be the only suppressed weapon lying around, and you'd be right. The pistol has also been unvaulted, which we haven't seen in game since Chapter 2 Season 7. So for any fans who've been missing this thing, you're in luck. Fortnite made it fully automatic. Now you gotta remember, this is a new season, so obviously there's a completely different battle pass. It's of course themed around heist, which explains Nolan Chance and Antonia. These two are pretty cool, but then you turn to the next page and realize Cabby LeMay is here. You can even use his emote. I don't think this was on anyone's bingo card. It was so unexpected, but if you prefer original outfits, you'll love this familiar face. Yeah, it's not exactly fish stick, it's fish thick. That's his actual name. They seriously called him that, and his whole set is themed around protein and getting buff. As we progress, you'll see Piper Pace, a pizza delivery worker who could either be on the clock or off, and I love her pit cycle emote, it is great. But people are extremely excited for May, who has been in the surveys for quite some time now and is very popular. Closing out, we of course have the main character of Season 4, Cato Thorn, and his terrifying edit styles that show his vampire form. Later in the season, we'll also get a secret skin, and if you've been sat there trying to figure it out, turns out everyone pretty much guessed it months ago. It's Ahsoka Tano, who drops in September. It's gonna take some time to get 100 levels by then, but if you need the XP, Nolan Chance is already recruiting us with his snapshot quests. You can complete multiple heist missions with him to earn XP and earn some extra cosmetics for his set, but that is not all. There's also a brand new character rep system. Yeah, they basically made a loyalty scheme for NPCs. Once you've gained enough reputation with him, then you can visit Nolan and have bonus options. From selling keys, activating a prop disguise, and even being hired as a specialist, make sure you complete quests to unlock his full potential. One of Chapter 4's most loved items is also planned to be making a return later this season. If you look closely in the trailer, you could see Cato Thorn wearing the kinetic blade. Now players are freaking out hoping for its return, and luckily it isn't just for the cinematic. Leakers have found that it will be arriving during Fortnite along with his vampire transformation. There's also been some secret changes to the storm that no one's talking about. Now the first couple circles of the game will be a little longer, while the endgame zones will be even faster. Basically, you'll have more time to loot up and explore, but less time to sit around camping in the final storm circles. That is everything new in Fortnite Season 4. Use code T5G if you're picking up the Battle Pass. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.